everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a ginormous stack of books in front of me that I have recently picked up that I plan on reading over the next couple of months, and I thought I would share with you what is going to be on my fall/winter reading list. I am so excited for fall for some reason this year. I usually like to hold on to the last little bits of summer, but for some reason this year I'm just so excited for the cooler weather. I'm sitting here with a nice warm cup of tea. I've got a cozy candle on. I was wearing a sweater earlier, but it is 27 degrees outside and it's just too hot for that. So that'll have to wait. But I am here with a stack of books that I am excited to share with you. So let's just get started. So I thought I would first share with you what I'm currently reading that I am almost finished with before I can jump into everything that I picked up this week. And that is Anna Kendrick's Scrappy Little Nobody. I've really liked this book so far and I'm sad that it's over, almost. I have like 20 pages left, so I'll finish this up today. She shares a lot of stories about her teenage years and being on Broadway and getting started making movies in Hollywood and being a new actress, and I just find all of her stories really funny, well written, and I just love hearing how people have gotten where they are now. I find it really interesting, so I've really enjoyed reading this book. If you like musicals and you like Anna Kendrick, which I mean, who doesn't, pick up this book. I've really enjoyed it so far. And the next book is actually not a new edition. I got this a couple of months ago. I actually think I got this book from my mom. I don't think you've ever heard of it before. It's really indie, no one knows about it. It's kind of on the up and coming list. It's Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty, I think. But I started to watch the TV show a couple of months ago. I think I watched 2 episodes and I stopped because I'm somebody who likes to read the book before watching the movie or the TV show. So I picked this book up for my mom because I thought she would like it, but also because I wanted to read it too. So I kind of got like 2 birds, 1 stone, gift for my mom and book for me. So she read it and really liked it. As you can, I don't know if you can tell, but the edges are all dog-eared and it's well loved and she flew through it. I'm not going to get into the plot of this book because everybody knows what this book is about, but I'm really excited to read this one next. Okay, up next is another well-loved book. It is Yes Please by Amy Schumer. Amy Poehler. I have to admit I haven't watched many episodes of Parks and Recreation. I love The Office, and I know most people who love The Office usually love Parks and Rec, so I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm going to read her book. I've heard it's really kind of an empowering book for women, and it's a lot of just lessons that she's learned and kind of short stories, and again, just kind of talking you through how she's gotten where she is as a successful actress. I'm really excited to hear about kind of behind the scenes of SNL. I think it's going to be so cool. I've heard nothing but really great things about this book, and so I'm excited to read this one. Okay, the next book is Sweet Bitter by Stephanie Danler. And I believe it's about a 20-something girl moving to New York City. I mean, I wouldn't mind that being my life. I don't know a ton more about it other than that, so I'll read the back of the book. Newly arrived in New York City, 22-year-old Tess lands a job working front of house at a celebrated downtown restaurant. What follows is her education in champagne and cocaine, love and lust, dive bars and fine dining, as she learns to navigate the chaotic, enchanting, punishing life she has chosen. The story of a young woman's coming of age set against the glitzy, grimy backdrop of elite restaurants. In Sweet Bitter, Stephanie Danler deftly conjures a non-stop and high adrenaline world and evokes the infinite possibilities, the unbearable beauty, and the fragility and brutality of being young and adrift. Whew. So that sounds good. I'm excited to give this one a shot. I'll let you know what I think. Done a lot of talking. Okay, next book is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I really know nothing about this book other than it being kind of a more mystery thriller book. Everybody who talks about it, they don't say anything about the plot, and I was in chapters this week and I opened the cover to read the synopsis and it wasn't any more help. It says, a beautiful and distinguished family, a private island, a brilliant damaged girl, a passionate political boy, a group of 4 friends, the liars, whose friendship turns destructive, a revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth. We Were Liars is a modern, sophisticated suspense novel from National Book Award finalist and Prince Award honoree E. Lockhart. Read it, and if anyone asks you how it ends, just lie. So, it's leaving me very intrigued to see what the book is actually about, so that's why I picked it up. This next book is going to show a bit more of my nerdy side. It is The Plant Paradox by Stephen Gundry. The hidden dangers in healthy foods that can cause disease and weight gain. So I have some digestive issues and food sensitivities, so I've read a handful of books that talk about different ways of eating that can kind of help people who have more sensitive systems. And I first heard about this book on Jessica Murnan's podcast, the One Part Podcast. She wrote the One Part Plant Cookbook, and she had Stephen Gundry on as a guest. And he was talking about these little things in our foods called lectins, which are proteins like gluten, and some people's systems just really can't digest them, and they can cause a lot of issues and health concerns for people. Let me see what the inside says. Okay, I'll just read this. I'll read this little paragraph so you'll understand. In The Plant Paradox, renowned cardiologist and heart surgeon Dr. Stephen Gundry reveals that gluten is just one variety of a common and highly toxic plant-based protein called lectin. Lectins are found not only in grains like wheat, but also in the gluten-free foods most of us commonly regard as healthy, including many fruits, vegetables, nuts, beans, and conventional dairy products. These proteins, which are found in seeds, grains, skins, rinds, and leaves of plants, are designed by nature to protect plants from predators, including humans. Once ingested, they incite a kind of chemical warfare in our bodies, causing inflammation reactions that can lead to weight gain and serious health conditions. And there is more of a description here, but I think that kind of sums up what it's about. It is a big book, and this definitely won't be one that I fly through, but I find these books interesting. So I'm gonna read this and see if it helps me at all, and if it does, I will let you know. Okay, up next is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I think. Rowell. First of all, I love her name. Rainbow Rowell. Rainbow. But I read her book, Eleanor and Park, and I really liked that book, so I thought I would give this one a shot as well. What is this one about? I don't know, I'm so bad. I haven't read these books, so I don't know how to describe what they're about. Okay, there's this little section here. A coming-of-age tale of fan fiction, family, and first love. From what I understand, it's just a little light-hearted fiction book. I think I'll probably need something lighthearted after reading The Plant Paradox. So this one will be perfect, and I'm excited about this book too. Okay, and the last book that I picked up is Aziz Ansari's Modern Romance. I've wanted to read this book for a long time, so I'm happy that I finally picked it up. From what I can understand, Aziz did a lot of research for this book about modern technology and how it has influenced relationships in, this digital age that we live in right now. So dating apps and texting, and just how that is so different than how people cultivated relationships decades ago before all this technology existed. It's supposed to be very entertaining, and I've wanted to read it for a while, so I'm happy I finally picked it up. Okay, that's it. Those are all the books that are on my reading list for the fall and winter seasons. I would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading, or any book recommendations that you might have for me, so leave those in a comment down below and I will be sure to check those out. If you enjoyed this video and you like book videos, give this video a thumbs up, and I will let you know what I think of these books as I get through them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!